This is part 2 on how to calculate your college cost. And in this section, we're going to specifically focus on how to figure out what your student loan debt payment will be when you're finished with college. Before we jump into that, I want to just say in the last video, we talked about residency and non-residency, and we talked about tuition, but we did not talk about housing. If you are going to go to a school that is far away from your parents and you know that you're not going to be living at home, then you need to think about that. You'll need to scroll down and actually add in the cost of housing. So you'll have to go down here and find university housing fees, and you'll have to add in the cost of having staying in a dorm and having the university meal plan. Okay, so I just want to throw that out for those of you who may be considering living on campus. Okay, so when we left off in the last video, we figured out how much it was going to cost for me to go to Clemson for 3.5 years with my life scholarship. So here's my price right here. Now what we need to do is figure out how you're going to pay that off. Now, for the purposes of this assignment, we are going to assume that your parents are not helping you with college. Now, I know that that may not be realistic for some of you, that some of you do have parents helping with college. But even if your parents are helping you, this assignment, the purpose of this is for you to figure out on your own how to pay for things, okay? So we are going to assume that your parents are not involved. You are paying for this on your own. Which many people have done. I am one of them. I paid for my college on my own. Lots of people have done it. You can do it too. All right, so here's my number. So on the Personal Finance Project, there's a click here to open up the loan calculator, and when you do, you'll come to this page. All right, now the first thing you're going to do is up here in this top, you're going to put the loan balance. All right, so the amount that was left, which was $34,895. So we're going to put $34,895. That's the amount that we're going to have to loan. Okay. Now, what kind of interest rates? Well, probably I'm going to end up with the cheapest interest rate for a student, which would probably be no, none of these 3-month, 1 month, that's not real. You want to go with either a Stafford or a Perkins loan because those are government loans. So I'm going to go with the Perkins loan. Okay. I'm going to select this rate. There it is. And then I'm going to put a loan term of 10 years. That's a pretty normal loan term. Most people try to pay their student loans off in 10 years. If this number is extremely high, like if you're going to have to borrow like $100,000, then you obviously are going to have to pay on it more than 10 years. But for my purposes, $34,000, I can pay this off in 10 years, okay? So total years in college, I spent 3.5, print. Okay, calculate. All right, there we go. So this is what I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay over 3.5 years. I'm going to pay at least $40. My monthly loan payment is going to be $370.12. So that right there, $370.12, that's the number that you have to figure out and put into your personal finance project. So you would just take that number and you would say, okay, I'm going to have 5% interest. I'm going to pay on it for 10 years, and it's going to be $370.12 per month. Okay? I hope this helps.